Welcome, traders. This is a very difficult week for trading in Q simple market metrics. So this weekly review is going to hurt. So we'll just start off with Monday. So we had one win and two losses. As you can see, this one did not quite reach 40 ticks. And then this one was a big loss, the first trade of the day. It just immediately turned around. Hold it for 2, 4, about 6 minutes. Next one was a win. And day 3, we went on this candle. And again, this one turned against us. Closed outside of the profit wave. Hung around there for a bit, chopped up a lot with all those wicks, and then it came down, at 10, the close of this candle, which is 10:32 on Chicago time. But you had to hold it for over a half hour. Thursday, another one. Immediately went against you. Unfortunately, that one was only 73 ticks. And then today, did it to us again. Got signal, immediate reversal, lost that one, over 200 ticks. Then the next one, that one was just hard to hold on to. Half hour. I was almost about to close it out for a break even. I had to go to work. But it pulled through. That one was really tough when it was starting to pull down. Right on this candle. So ended up being 10:18, 10:20. Again, it just went immediately against you as soon as you opened it. So that week was definitely the worst week out of the past 15. Even worse than the election week, following after. I mean, this combined loss is worse than those. So 5 wins, 5 losses. All of them actually were within that 1 hour time frame that I'm shooting for. So I took all of these trades, knocked it down for the 15-week total of $6,635, 83% win rate. Average loss is 3.29. Profit target. So that one did hurt a lot. And so just, again, for the 9 to 10 slot, only $4,800 since I knocked it down. Knocked it down to an 86% win rate. And, but it did bring down to 3.83 times the profit target. And so, but for the year, so wiped out all the gains, was at 1,400 for one contract, now down almost 1,400. So I am only trading 6 micros. I tried to, at the end of the trading sessions, before I stop the recordings, show the copy trader I have so you see the size. So for my 150K accounts, I'm doing 6 micros on the take profit, the free one from Justin, only doing 2 micros. And then on one of the Tradeify ones, I'm just down. So I just knocked that down to 2 micros too. Right, so on to ES. This one had the 3 wins and 1 loss. So you had that 1 loss right here. Closed at 914, which is 916. Turned against you, closed outside of the profit wave before coming back down and hitting its profit target. Then the next 2 you did win, still net loss for the day. And this one looked like it went up a little bit, turned against you, took a 29 tick loss. Then this one did go well into profit. Clearly went past on that one, this one, and that one. Too early. So you had the 1 win right there, second one over here. And then today started off with the loser, immediately turned against you. Took out, let's see, 31 ticks on that. And then this one, easy. So for the week, down $137.50, 10 to 3. So brings the past 15 weeks still profitable, only $725, 79% win rate. The average risk is 3.42. But if you are just trading the most movement from market open to 9 a.m., you won all your trades this week. So let's see. Got one on Monday, another one on Wednesday, and Thursday. So 3-0 for the week. So that brings you just under $2,000 for the 15 weeks. So NQ RTY doesn't do too well with all that movement because they already move a lot during the first half hour. But ES moves, a good amount slower. That's actually a better time frame for it. Wrong day. I had the 1 trade, 1 win. And then Tuesday started off with a win. But this one didn't pull back up high enough. I have that candle 22.34.9, about 5 ticks off. That took out 35 ticks on that loss. This is the first time we would take. Went in at 2 minutes. Close this candle, one on that 2 minutes, and then you did get a third one on the 15th. Over here on the 16th, it touched. So if you got a great fill on this by about a tick or two, then you would have won that. But I'm just going to count it as a loss because I wanted to pull back at least one, or pull ahead one tick past that profit target line. Just so, I mean, I didn't personally trade this, but I couldn't say that I won that trade. And the next one you won, and last one right there. This was today's. You got the 1, 2. That was just passed anyway. So with those extra losses, barely profitable, just under $100. And then that is, let's see, that was the 2 losses. So just moves up to 1320 for the past 9 weeks, 88% win rate. But the risk is very high with if you trade that 90-minute window over 5 times. You could see if you're going, the first 30 minutes is negative $715. So it's not good to just trade that half hour. You're going to get some news in there. So a couple big trades on RTY for the news. And then if you just trade the 9 to 10, it kept you out. So that 72 tick loss kept you out of that one. And then for the winners, you did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like 5 wins and 1 loss, and a small loss. It was only, about 2 times what you're risking. So the risk on that one is definitely better at 3.73 on that one. Had the first win on YM for Monday. But again, this one did not. It touched. But you would have had to get great fill. You might have won this because the open of the candle is lower than the white dot close of that. So you could have actually won that one. But I'm not counting it. So minus 62 ticks. And Tuesday, 1 win there. Stretch it out. On the next candle, pulled a few ticks past. I was 726, so past 2 ticks. Count that one. That was just right after the time. That would have got you a third win. And again, this one, it just pulled up, closed right outside the profit wave, and then turned right back around and hit the profit target. But took a loss on that one. 53 ticks. Next one, 1. Got the close of this candle here, and there was some, I believe, yellow folder news that dropped. That one did win. And the next one was a loss for 26 ticks. And this one won. And so today, it was just this one trade. You had to hold it for a while, though. About 14 minutes. It looks like 14, 16 minutes. So, but YM still, 7 to 3 this week, minus $5. Still negative for the past 9 weeks. Low win rate on this one. And I mean, the only potential way time frame is 9 to 9:30, 20 wins, 5 losses. So I don't like this one. I wouldn't even consider it. All right, so YM not looking too hot. RTY, so it is net profitable if you trade that 90 minutes, but it looks like the best time is just a 1 hour a day. Have a high enough win rate on it, higher percentage, almost twice as profitable. Doing that cuts out some losers. And again, all of these were just doing one contract. So if you're going to just try to be equivalent for RTY to NQ for profit target for $200, you're going to go almost 3 full contracts. So you can just kind of scale a little bit down with micros to get the close to 200. So that would mean, plus 6,000 for the past 9 weeks if you're trying to compare it to NQ. And ES, what's good about this one is that you could just trade this the first 30 minutes. That's the highlight of it. And then just switch over to RTY and or NQ. So then it's not like you're managing a whole bunch of trades on this at one time. And this one definitely hurts. Got to flush that shit down the toilet. Does not feel good. So, got to be back at it next week or trade week again with the holiday. So, spend some extra time trying to clear the head. Fortunately, I do have my other trades, so it hasn't wiped out all of my gains since the new year on it. I'm still net profitable, but eating into that drawdown a little bit on it. So it's definitely saving my ass trading the other stuff before this trading session. So we'll hang in there. Again, even November, the election week, the week after, those were hard weeks. They were not profitable. We'll just even kind of scroll back to those ones, just so you see on that. So pretty much down $1,000 that week, and then minus $400 the next week. So this week is definitely a lot harder than those, but those wiped out some gains beforehand, and then plus 1,100 week, plus 400 week, minus 755, plus over 1,200, plus 560, minus 430, plus 980 to start off the new year, plus 700, and now minus 2735. So nothing wins all the time. Trading is not linear. You're not always going to make consistent profits every day, every week, or even every month. So I've watched some great interviews on some of the other YouTube channels talking about that with other traders. So it just really helps put things in perspective. No matter how good your strategy is, how consistent you are with it, you are not always going to be profitable. Even every month. So, and that's just something I definitely needed to hear. So, because then it helps you stick with what you're doing longer versus just giving up on something and just going to a different strategy and cherry picking. Okay, these weeks did well and these weeks did not. So, but thanks for watching, and we'll just keep at it and let's just flush this shit down the toilet. It was a very crappy week on NQ. If you traded RTY, congratulations. You're using the 14 ticks profit, 2 minutes, for that 1 hour a day. So that one does seem pretty solid, and let's just keep at it.